guys, what's up? My name is Lauren Danielle. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, welcome back to my channel. Make sure to subscribe down below and become a part of our family. So today I am finally filming my first trimester updates, which is absolutely insane to say that I am currently in the second trimester of this pregnancy. And I am 14 weeks and some change. I'm really bad. Let me actually go to my app so I can get the exact days, because I'm really bad about that. I was so on top of this my first pregnancy, but this pregnancy, nope. I am 14 weeks and 4 days, so I'll be like 5 or 6 days. I don't know when you see this. I guess 6 days that would be. Anyways, okay, so I am 14 weeks and 4 days currently right now, and I wanted to film you guys since I didn't tell anybody I was pregnant until I was 12 weeks pregnant. I have been going in my handy dandy notebook and writing down little updates or little symptoms and whatnot that I wanted to share with you guys since I knew I was going to do this video a little bit farther out. I didn't want it to be too boring, so I have not really a whole lot to tell you guys, but I do have a bit more. So I will go in and go through everything that I have written down, and I'll tell you if I am currently still going through that or what. But so definitely the first trimester, I would say this week is the first time that I've felt any relief for this, and I want to state that I have not. My first with Blakelyn, I was very, very sick and throwing up almost my whole entire pregnancy. I have not thrown up one time. But the first thing I have written down is I'm nauseous when I don't eat every 2 hours. And like, if I did not eat as soon as I woke up, like the first thing I did, I would start to get a little nauseous. But as long as I ate and just kept eating like little snacks, like I'd have cheese and crackers, I'd always take little snacks with me on the go. I was fine. And like I said, this week I've really been seeing some, progress in that. Like I didn't eat. I think I kind of waited a little while. I was more towards like 10:30 when I ate this morning, which probably isn't the best thing and I don't recommend it, but needless to say, the nauseous thing is getting better and I don't feel nauseous at all anymore, which is great. The second thing that I don't have written down, but I'm currently going through it right now, is I am already out of breath. And I do not understand it. I can't believe I'm about to have to go 25 more weeks dealing with this because I'm really not even showing that much and I am already out of breath, which is absolutely insane, but it takes so much work to build a little human. So I understand that aspect. I feel it physically going on through my body. I feel it emotionally and mentally going on through my body. But I understand, like, it probably can get annoying on video if like every couple minutes I'm like catching my breath, but that's just the reality of it, and that's definitely one of the symptoms in pregnancy, and I have about 25 more weeks of this, and so do you guys, so we're in for a ride. So the next thing I can say is, oh my gosh, holy Toledos. I remember my first 2 pregnancies and this one of the first symptoms I actually did have was having sore breasts. I hate that word, boobs. I'm just going to say boobs. Sore boobs, and oh my God. And it really is true when they say your second pregnancy or your third, whatever, that your body just knows what to do and it's a lot faster. Like I wasn't showing at all my first pregnancy, but this pregnancy I have a little bump. I mean, if I'm walking down the street in regular clothes, you can't see it yet, but in about a month or 2 it'll definitely be there completely. But my boobs, oh my gosh, I do not remember them. They're already exceeded 2 cup sizes at this point, and I don't remember it happening this fast. Keep in mind it did happen my first pregnancy. And they got a lot bigger than they are now, but I don't remember it happening this fast, and I already had to go buy new bras because I just can't fit in my bras anymore. So that's fun. Not really. I hate it. It's like the worst. And the next thing is, I know this is not the same for every woman, but my belly button is already getting bigger, and my belly, like I'll show y'all when I do my pregnancy update, my belly button itself is already starting to pop out, which is crazy because I remember probably in the late 25 to 30 weeks, my first pregnancy, that it started to pop. Definitely not at 14 weeks. So again, with your body just knows what it's doing. It's been through this before, and that's just kind of a side effect that I have, is my belly button starting to get bigger and my belly button starting to pop. Mason likes to joke with me and say he can fit a quarter in my belly button, which I guess is kind of funny, but like, not really. Oh, so a good one for me this pregnancy has been, I have not had much acne at all. I've had my occasional, like, I'm having a little like tube breakout right here, but that's very common for me in like regular basis. Doesn't matter if I'm pregnant or not. So the abnormal amount of acne did not occur in this pregnancy, which is an awesome plus for me. The baby's heart rate, so I'm not sure. I definitely don't believe it's 100% true the first time. And my midwife, the way she was kind of talking to me about it, I thought for the longest, because it was right with Blakeland, that if the heart rate's high, it's always a girl. If it's low, that was just one of the things I believed in. But my friend's baby was actually a boy, and it was really high. So that kind of threw that out the door for me. And my midwife kind of explained to me that if the heart rate's high, that kind of just means it's an active baby. Like she was explaining, because Blakeland was like in the 170s the whole time I was pregnant with her. And she was like, well, look at her now. And she's like running around the waiting room. She's like, that just shows how active or not your baby is. So the heart rate was high, I will say. The first time it was like 178, almost like 180, which is crazy. But the last time I went, because it starts to like even out more every time you go, it was 157. So I don't know if I still, but right now it's saying girl, if we're going by the heart rate, which I know isn't like 100% accurate, but it's just like a fun little game I like to play. So I definitely, like I said, I wrote feeling like I ate 200 chicken nuggets. I'm definitely past this point, but speaking in the first trimester, I felt like I ate 200 chicken nuggets. Like I was just bloated all the time. I looked bloated. I didn't necessarily have a baby bump like I do now, but it just looked, you know, that awkward point in pregnancy where you just look like you ate 200 chicken nuggets, and you feel like it too because you're so bloated, because just like all the water weight and food. It's fun fact, your digestive system actually slows down when you're pregnant, so your food just kind of sits there for longer periods of time. So that was what happened to me first trimester. I was feeling like I ate 200 chicken nuggets, then got them out of that point, but I guess I'm really not, because now I can't even zip my pants. So am I really out of that point? I don't know. But I have a cute little baby bump to make up for it now. So I mean, I know it's a baby bump. Other people might just think that, but I know it's a baby bump in there. The next two things I have left are black hairs. I have been having stupid little, I've never experienced this before. It's like kind of grossing me out, but it's like, this might be TMI all, but it's like on my belly, like underneath my belly button, like where a guy's freaking happy trail would be. I have two little black long hairs, and I like really wanted to go after it with a razor, but I was like, if I do that, my hair is just gonna get thicker. And I know your hair does just grow more rapidly when you're pregnant, but two little black hairs, and my midwife was like, that happens when your line of, I forgot what it's called, but you know, the like line in your stomach, that's what like black hairs can appear when that's starting to grow, which is really gross. And yeah, like it's not noticeable, but like I'm in the shower and I look down and I know it's there, so it's really gross to me, and I don't know what to do about it. She says that it goes away, like they fall out after you have baby, but I'm gonna need that to fall out, or sister's gonna have to go get some laser hair removal because I'm not feeling the black hair like a happy trail. But it's not like that bad. To me it is, y'all. It's like devastating. But anyways, I'm going on about these stupid little black hairs. And the last thing, which is the most exciting thing for me, is I have been feeling little baby flutters for the past I'd say 2.5 weeks, and they have been so awesome. It's always when I'm laying down, which I know, like when you're walking around moving, your baby's like moving. So it's kind of like, that's why babies like swings and bouncers and you to rock them. It's because whenever you're moving or walking or jogging or whatever you're doing in your daily life, the baby is constantly moving, so it kind of like swishes them, and they're mostly sleeping during the day. And they're active at night, which is hence why mamas can't ever get any sleep at night, because our babies are so active because we're sitting still and they're haywired from sleeping all day, which is another fun fact. I'm just full of them today. But yeah, it's been so awesome. I can't actually wait to like feel kicks and everything. And I went to the doctor. I had like a little, I don't know, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to say necessarily scare, but I just wanted to go get assessed to make sure everything was okay. And I got an ultrasound, and the baby was literally like, the first thing I seen on the ultrasound was the baby reaching down and grabbing its foot and putting it in its mouth. And that was just so cool to me, because I don't think I've ever had an ultrasound. To have this little baby just like moving around and actually looking like a baby was just awesome, and I immediately started crying, and it was just a super joyous moment for me, because I'm going to a birthing center, and that's going to be a whole other video that I'm definitely planning on doing. They are kind of old school and do things just a little bit old school, and I only have 2 ultrasounds with them. I have my first one, and I have my 20-week one where I can or can't find out the gender. I'm going to be finding out the gender this pregnancy. Probably not my next one or the next, but this one I do want to know, just because these 2 kiddos are going to be sharing a room, and I need to know how to like decorate and everything. I got for as far as my first trimester updates. Lucky for me, it wasn't too many. That just means I didn't really have too bad of a first trimester, and that's usually the hardest. The first and the last are usually the hardest. I'm kind of in like, the next 3 months are gonna be very easy for me. Cross your fingers and knock on wood I didn't just mess that up for myself. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you guys I actually won't see you guys next week. I guess I'll give you guys a little sneak. Me and Mason are getting married. So we will be on our honeymoon. We're getting married actually this Saturday, and I just wanted to keep it hush hush, just because it's not really a wedding. We're kind of like eloping, but kind of not really. It's just a very, very, very small and intimate wedding. And then we're going on a cruise. We're going to Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and Montego Bay. I'm so excited for that. But I plan to bring my camera and vlog, or at least do like a really big montage of the cruise. I don't really know how much I'm going to be vlogging as far as like talking to the camera, just because I really want to enjoy my time and honeymoon with Mason, since this is going to be like our last time really being alone before we have 2 kids, if you know what I mean. And yeah, but I'm definitely going to get some footage for you guys and put it together in a couple, or 1 or 2 videos. But so that's why I won't see you guys next week. I'll try to upload this one like the day I leave, so you guys can have something to watch while I'm gone. But that was the longest intro ever. I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.